Hi guys, today we're going to be practicing subtracting with 3 digits. I know that this is an area we've been kind of struggling with, so I thought it would be great for us to have a little practice in class. So you're going to need that sheet of paper to record your answers on and make sure it gets turned into the finish box when you are done. So let's go ahead and get started. First of all, we're going to take a look. I want you to notice that this says find the sum. Remember that sum means that we're going to be adding. All right? This is a watch me, so you are not to record anything on your paper at this time. You're just supposed to watch me as I go through this. Okay? All right, let's see. I'm changing my pen. And I noticed that I have 3 plus 9. So if you remember our strategy, we put 9 in our hand and we add on 3 more. So we say 9, 10, 11, 12. Now 12 is larger than 9, so I have to put my 2 there and the 1 goes up into the tens place. All right, so I have 2 plus 1, which is 3, and then we're going to add on our 8. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That is also greater than 9. So I'm going to have my 1 here, and I'm going to put my 1 up here to show that that's 11. All right, I have 3 plus 1 is 4, and then 5 more. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That tells me that the sum of 323 and 589 is going to be a total of 912. Notice that my number is larger because I am trying to find the sum. So that means that this number right here is going to be the largest number that you can find because you're adding 2 parts and you're making them both larger. All right, let's try the next one. Notice here that I am trying to find the difference. Now, when I'm trying to find the difference, I'm trying to compare 2 numbers, and I want to see how they compare. One is going to be greater than the other, and I want to find out what the difference of that is. So, let's take a look at these numbers. All right, I'm going to change my pen color to purple. All right, 2 take away 2. That means I had 2, I took them both away, and I have 0. Notice I didn't have to cross anything out because I didn't need anything else. My top number is the same as my bottom number. See, it says if your top number is smaller than your bottom number, you're going to have to borrow. I didn't need to borrow. Over here, I notice I have a 1 finger. I cannot take 6 tens away from 1 10, so I am going to have to come over and I'm going to have to borrow from the 4. The 4 then becomes a 3, and the 1 that I already had over here, I'm going to add that 10 that I borrowed, so now I have 11. All right, so I'm going to put 6 in my hand and I'm counting up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That gives me 5, so I'm going to put a 5 right there. All right, then I see I have 3, and I take away 2, and that gives me 1. So I find out that the difference between 412 and 262, the difference is 150. All right, here's your challenge for today. Your challenge is to write down your problems neatly. You're going to have a sheet of paper for that. Pay attention to what you are to find. When you're finding the sum, you're going to need to add, and you're going to need to subtract when you're finding the difference. So pay attention to that. Make sure you show all your work, complete all 5 of your math problems correctly, and turn them into the box. So here goes your challenge. All right, you need to find the difference of 700 and 458. All right, you can pause this video at any time. You need to write these things down on your sheet of paper. Make sure you line them up correctly beside number 1. Find out your answer, and then you can continue on with the video. Here is number 2. All right, again, you're going to find the difference between 584 and 316. Write this down on your sheet of paper. Show all of your work. Pause the video, and then you can keep on going. Number 3, you are to find the sum. You are to find the sum of 738 and 283. So again, you're going to pause that video, write your numbers down correctly in the boxes, and then move on to the next one when you're ready. Number 4, you are going to find the difference. Find the difference between 624 and 263. Again, write everything down on your sheet of paper, pause that video as you need to, and then move on to your next question. Question number 5 is find the sum. You need to find the sum of 473 and 327. Again, write this down on your sheet of paper, figure out all your answers. You can pause the video anytime. You can go back and watch if you need to see what to do with that, and then you may move on. All right, congratulations. You have finished all 5 problems, so make sure your name is on your paper. Make sure you've completed all 5 problems. Turn your sheet into the box, and you can go on to Dreambox, and I can't wait to check and see how you did. Good job.